welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your boy Rajas, or you can call me Dr. Rajas or Dr. Wankwa, multiple scholarship winner and awards. Today I want to talk about Project FRAME, and FRAME is actually an acronym which stands for Fostering Research and Intra-African Mobility. Yeah, that's what FRAME stands for. So it's a recent project which is like the second phase of a previous project which was called Intra-ACP, and Intra-ACP was still a project jointly sponsored by the African Union and the European Union to ensure research and mobility within partner universities in Africa. So Intra-ACP came to an end. So the second phase, or another upgraded phase, is the Project FRAME. So this project, like I said, is sponsored by the AU and the African Union. So they are trying to ensure that research is upgraded within African mobility with among students is also upgraded within Africa to ensure that, for instance, a student from South Africa can easily move to West Africa and study within a low budget and ensure security as well. So the first criteria for this project or the scholarship is that you should be resident within Africa. And I, for instance, I'm not resident within Africa at the moment, so I'm not eligible. So just those resident within Africa qualify for it. Then the second criteria for it is that you have to have graduated from a couple of partner universities, and these partner universities, you have the Namibia University of Technology in Namibia, you have the University of Buea, Kwame Nkrumah University in Ghana, University of that's a Free State University in South Africa, University of Free State UFS. Then you have the Hawassa University in Ethiopia, and there is another university. I think that university is more, it has to do with the Twin University, like this university is like a technical university. So why all these universities? These are not, by the way, these are not just the universities in Africa. There are lots of them, and it might interest you that one of the oldest university in the world is the Addis Ababa University, and it's found in Ethiopia, and it's one of the top universities in the world classification of university, and it is competing with Hawassa University in Ethiopia. So that's to tell you this is also a very good university, and with good researchers, good professors. I'm an alumni from Hawassa University. Awesome. Oh yeah, Hawassa University. Then you have in Cameroon, you have the University of Buea, which is the only Anglo-Saxon university in the whole of Central and West Africa. So it follows strictly the British system of education, while the Hawassa University follows the American system of education. I'm an alumni of University of Buea as well. You have the University of Free State University, awesome university in South Africa. Lots of projects on the water, on the soils, agriculture economics, awesome. You have the university, the university in Namibia. You have the Namibia University of Science and Technology, awesome university too, amazing. I guess in the city of Windhoek, awesome platform. Then you also have the Kwame Nkrumah University. From the name, it tells you Kwame Nkrumah is like he's one of the forefathers of Pan-Africanism in Africa. So, and the campus, Kwame Nkrumah University has produced one of the top or highest researchers in Africa and globally, and they are doing extremely well. So after explaining, so this scholarship targets, he has two targets. Target 1 means you have to have graduated from this university, or you're enrolled in this university at the moment. Like for instance, when I was applying for Intra-ACP, which was the first phase of this project, by then I just graduated from University of Buea. So I was on that target 1. So the chances of selecting me for this project was, I had like 90% 90% chances of being selected because I graduated from University of Boya. Target 2 are people who have graduated from other universities in Africa. So for instance, if you've graduated from, let's say, from Pretoria University, or from Addis Ababa University, or from University of Yaoundé 1 in Cameroon, or from Lagos University, or from Morocco University, you fall under target 2. But it doesn't mean you will not be selected. You have like 80% chances. I'll explain to you why. Then another amazing criteria is that women have higher chances. So if you're a girl out there and you keep waiting home for your parents to pay you for your tuition after master level, when you have a second class degree scholarship, think about it. Think about it. Again, the allowance, because it's a full scholarship, tuitions are paid, everything is being paid, because some of these universities, they have tuition right up to around even $5,000 US, and that's a lot of money within Africa. So you have some of them, tuition, everything is being covered for, even your flight accommodation, everything is covered, your insurance, everything. And in some universities, in my own case, for instance, when I was in Hausa University, there was a case whereby my house was being subsidized for, meaning as a student I had the privilege of staying where professors professors had to stay. So you can imagine the privilege I had by staying in my own campus at the moment. And the allowance for masters, most of the time I don't like talking about allowance, but in this case I want to talk about allowance because I want you to understand why this is really a good scholarship for someone who is within Africa. So the allowance for master level is 600 euro, not dollars, euro. So, and in some of these areas you might not even use more than 100 euro for your feeding and everything per month. So what are you waiting for? Then not to even talk of Ph.D. where the allowance is 900 euro. If you convert, you will be getting to $1,000, and in some of these cities you might not use up to that amount. Probably in South Africa you might use more than that because living standard is higher, but in Ethiopia basically you might not use up to that, and then in Cameroon as well. So I've had so many scholarships which I've benefited from, but I'll tell you I enjoy the one in Africa the most because its cost of living was very low. The culture, I didn't face cultural shock. I didn't have to study a different language before enrolling into the program, and I could eat African food and all of that. So you should make sure you apply. And again, if you're not motivated, during my own time, I'm talking about motivation because during my time I was like, this is Africa, I'm not applying. But I was like, let me just try. So when I tried, I got the scholarship. Trust me, it was one of the best opportunities I've had in my life. Then not to talk of the networking. The networking you're going to get from this program will be amazing. My network is very wide. I have a wide network. I have friends in Kwame Nkrumah University. So if you're applying, you're interested in that university, send me an email. I'm an alumni from University of Boya. So my network in Boya, University of Boya, is high as well. Send me an email. From the University of Free State, my brother is in the University of Free State. Send me an email, or I could reach out to him. He will help you. Then Namibia University, I have colleagues from Namibia University. Which university? I think all of them. These are people who have really come close to close, like real life contact with them. So that network is something money cannot buy. You can never buy the network which you have, and that's why I'm sharing this video with you so you can benefit from it as well. So if you have any questions, please make sure you subscribe or hit the notification button and reach out to me. Peace out.